Well, welcome to Fishing Tail Films, and as you can see by the thumbnail and the title of this little video, I'm not happy. Yes, that's right, I'm not happy, because I can't tell you when I'm going to be fishing next. What a crazy statement to make, especially after a few days ago I posted up on the community page that I should be going out making some videos soon because I've just sorted out another car, sold me other one, got another one, and it's all systems go, and I can go out and start making some fresh content for the channel. Well, how quickly that has all changed. Yes, I sold me old car, had it 8 years, diesel, and because I wasn't doing enough mileage in it, because where I worked I don't really have to go far, it was causing problems because diesels need to be run. So I thought, well, I'm going to go back and get myself a petrol car. So I just missed out on the car I wanted, an MPV, which is like a car van as such. Someone just beat me to it, hours to it, so I was a bit frustrated then. So I started looking around for another car that I'm going to get all my fishing gear in, especially when I start doing some night sessions, because I tend to take, obviously, you know, a trolley, bivvy and all that. You know, you need more space. And my daughter Rebecca, she's got a full Cougar, so I measured up, got my old longest rod bag I've got. Yeah, that fits in there okay. Maybe I'll look at getting a Cougar, and so I ain't going to name the company because I don't want to give them any advertising at all. But it's the one. I think their motto is buy a car without all the faff. You know, you probably know what I'm talking about. Well, without all the faff. You're having a laugh. So anyway, so I've sold my car, that's gone off, wave goodbye to that, and finally found a full Cougar petrol, you know, decent mileage, decent year, a little bit sort of young, 3 years younger than the car I was getting rid of, and committed to that, paid for it all, a few grand for it, and it was just a case of waiting for the car to turn up. So that took about a week. I was having it delivered to my house, which it's 200 quid just for that. So anyway, so I have to wait a week. Frustrating, because I want to get out and do some fishing there, especially the way that the weather has turned, because the last time I went, you know, the rivers were low, but we've had a bit of rain since then and overcast conditions, and I've got no wheels to go fishing, so that's frustrating enough as it is. But anyway, sorted out the car, insured it, taxed it, got it all ready for when it turns up. It turns up last Thursday. Yeah, you know, nice looking car and everything, so that's all good. And took it for a little spin, as you do. Yeah, lovely car. It felt like I'd always been driving it. I'd had many Fords in the past, various sort of versions of it, and you know, quite happy with it. So anyway, bang on, you know, put it back on the drive, and so the following day I thought I'd go out, have another little drive and get to, you know, feel the car. So opened the car up and thought, right, let's test the back seats and everything. Single seat because they're split seats, that's fine. Went round the other side because there's like little levers at the side. Well, that feels a bit loose. Nothing was happening. Alarm bell goes off. So the back seat, the twin back seat, the cable that connects up everything, it's not working. So can only assume the cable's snapped or it's come loose or something. So I'm thinking, well, well, why didn't they pick that up, you know? So flagged that up, so I'm a bit annoyed now, so I can't recline the back seat now, so that is, for a fisherman, that's a big issue, you know, because I can't get my gear in the car. So I flagged that up, and they can't send anyone out till next Wednesday to sort that out. So, you know, I'm having a bit of a moan. My daughter's helping me. She's doing most of it, actually, because I do tend to get a bit frustrated on the phone with these type of things. She's a bit calmer than me, and so she's dealing with a lot of it, and I'm, you know, there with her, sort of thing, chipping in. And so anyway, we arranged for a technician to come down, and they've got to assess it first. And I go, well, I'm telling you now, the cable's gone. So, you know, can he bring a cable, and he can, you know, fix it while he's there, because that's what it is. So yesterday, Saturday, goes in, gets in the car. I thought I'll give it another, you know, little spin, which I did. Drove it around, and then as I'm driving around, I noticed there was a few sort of marks on the windscreen. So went to sort of wash it away. The wipers kicked into action, but no water was coming out the front jets. Thought, oh no, here we go. So drives it back home, back on the drive again, trying it again. No water's coming out the front washer jets. So I think, well, what's going on here? Because that is an MOT fail, and it had just been put through its MOT with flying colours, got years MOT, can't even get any water. So lifted up the bonnet just to make sure that there was water in there. Yes, there was. Tipped it, filled it up a bit more so it was right the way up. Nothing. Back on the phone, which took forever, and to report, well, couldn't actually get through. So I then added it onto the email, added that on, and so I think, oh, you know, two silly things. The seat they should have known about, they should have checked it, and definitely the water jets, because that is an MOT fail. So they're passed. So now I'm losing confidence in the car. Drives lovely, looks lovely, but if they're missing things like that and they're saying it's past its MOT, is there something else going on? So I'm now losing confidence. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting very stressed out. I want to go out and start arranging some fishing trips, and I'm coming across these stumbling blocks. And then the final straw, I goes out, so I've got a little pin to see if I could, maybe the jets were blocked up. So I've turned the engine back on, still nothing. And then on the dashboard, noticed the stability control warning light is on. That's where you got the car, and then you got the two squiggly lines. Check that in the handbook. Seek immediate help from an authorised dealer. So that was three things. I'd only got in the car 3 times, and every time I found something wrong. So right, that was the final straw. I've got a 14-day money back guarantee, which I'm now in the process of. I'll have to speak to them tomorrow, and or probably my daughter, probably best speak to them, and we'll get. They'll have to come and get the car. So I'm now without a car. I've got to wait, obviously, for my refund, which could take up to 2 weeks, and it probably will. You know, they're quick enough taking your money, but you know, sending it back's another thing. So I'm very frustrated. I'm really, really angry, I must admit. I'm struggling not to swear on this video. You know, I don't want to get a copyright strike. So annoying. You know, I'm just, all I want to do is get out there and fish and make some video content. You know, this year, 2025, has been a bit of a disaster for me, really, from start to finish so far. Luckily, my favourite times of fishing, September onwards. I'm hoping I'll have another car in place so I can just get on and go fishing. I want to there's some trips I want to book. I'm not going to book anything until I sort this car out, get me refund, and then I'll have to start looking again. So it could be another 2 to 3 weeks, possibly even longer, before I can get out and start fishing again. So all of August is looking like it's going to be a write-off. So I'm really annoyed, I must admit. And all the response you seem to get is, well, if you want to send it back, you can. You've got your 14-day money-back guarantee. As if that's okay. As if that's the easy answer out. Well, it ain't, because you're wasting my time. I've given you good money, and you're giving me a car that's not roadworthy. But I don't seem to worry about that. You know, I'm just like, is this how these companies treat their customers? It's disgusting, it really is. So I'm sorry to be moaning, but I'm doing this video to let you know that there may not be any fishing content for 2, 3, 4 weeks from the bank side. I mean, I can come in here and do some reading back the year's episodes and chat about fishing and stuff like that, which I may have to do to keep some content going, because I got the channel monetized just over a year ago, and if I now go spells without any content, you know, the interest is going to decline. I might lose subscribers, which won't be good, especially when you're trying to build your channel up and try and get it out there a little bit. You know, I'm not earning lots of money on it, and I never will. And it's not about earning money. I mean, yesterday I think the channel earned 45 pence through views and stuff like that. So if I can just earn a bit of money to just pay for me fishing, that's all I really want to try and achieve. You know, anything beyond that is a bonus, but that ain't going to happen if I can't get out there and fish. You know, so I'm very frustrated, and that's why I'm telling you that what's going on, especially after saying, right, it's all systems go now. I don't want you to think that, oh, he's not bothering to go fishing. In fact, I've just joined a new club. I checked first that I can film, because a lot of clubs don't allow filming there on their waters, which is a bit annoying, a bit frustrating. I'm a member of a couple of clubs that don't allow you to film. You know, it's the way it is, you have to respect that. But going forward, I want to be joining clubs that allow you to film, you know, even if it means not saying where you are, which, you know, happens on some of my videos. But there you go. So anyway, the new club I've just joined is based in Kent and East Sussex. They've got lots of natural waters. They've got some good tench fishing, got drains and stuff like that, which is the sort of fishing I like to do. And they've got some good perch as well in their water. So that's in my plan, to get some good perch fishing done. And I'm always on the lookout for new waters. So by joining them, which I've done today via Clubmate, and then when I get my car sorted out, hopefully from September onwards, I'll be, you know, sort of all systems go, and then I can start making some real proper content for the channel for you to enjoy, instead of just listening to me moaning away about why I can't fish. But I'm sure you understand, it's extremely frustrating, and you know, like I say, this year's been a bit of a disaster really from start to finish. Hopefully it'll end a lot better than when it started. So anyway, I'll see you again soon on the channel. Probably have to do some couple of little videos from the anglers den, just to keep a bit of, you know, hopefully content that you will still enjoy through the Reeling Back the Years series. And I'll probably go through some more of my items that you can see sitting back on the shelves here, because I know a few of you enjoyed them. So that's the reason why I'm not out fishing. I am not happy is a bit of an understatement, because it's a lot more than that, but I can't use expletives on the thumbnails or during the video. But I think you get where I'm coming from. Extremely frustrated, not happy. The next 2 weeks are probably going to be stressful until I see my money back in my bank account, so I can then go on and start looking for another car from a different source. Of course, I'm not using them ever again. It's the only time I've used them. And you live and learn, don't you? See you again soon. Good luck with your fishing. I hope it goes well, and see you soon.